So I've sat on this for too long, like for so long, and now I've made up my mind that I am going to be making a YouTube video. Yes, I've made shorts before to some people who followed me due to my shorts. I've made shorts before, but this time I want to make long form content like YouTube videos. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to be today's video, I'm going to introduce myself, just introduction. I'm going to talk about myself a little, just let you know who I am. So my name is Omari Kessington, and I am an aspiring model. I make content, I create content, and yeah, mostly fashion content, but basically anything. I've created I think 2 day in the lives before. So yeah, so I can say I'm a content creator. The I'm an aspiring model. That is something that's actually my core. That's what I want to be. That's something that I've always wanted to do since when I was a teenager. But as a teenager, I did not really, I wasn't, it's not that I wasn't serious. I just liked it. Like, oh, I want to be a model. But I did not follow through. You understand? I did not follow through at all. I was just playing around with it. And after some time, I think I forgot. And even during my teenage years, when I was going to school, I think I met some people that were models. But I did not just, I would just be like, oh, I want to be a model, but I will not follow through. I will not find out how they got in. I was just saying it. It's just something I would usually say that, oh, I want to be a model to myself, not to anybody else. So, but right now, I think right now, when I was doing my shadow work and just healing myself, I wanted to just go back to all the things I liked as a child. And I feel like, because as a child, I feel like that was when I really, really, really was one with myself. I was never really nervous. Even people that knew me back then would know that I always say my mind. I always just, even if it's wrong, most times it was wrong, but I would just say it. You understand? I was always, but now I think I'm not too filtered and stuff. So when I was healing, I just said, okay, I'll go back to my younger self. And I remember that, oh, I've always wanted to be a model. And it did not really die. It's not something that really, it was just a thought at the back of my mind. Oh, I want to be a model, I want to be a model. But now that, so I went back and now I'm following through with it. At June, June this year, I signed it to an agency. Not signed to an agency. I went to see an agency just to, for that field. You know, freelance is great. There are freelance models, but for me, for the kind of person I am, I feel like I might just be saying, "Oh, freelance, I'll do freelance," but I will not be serious about it because this is a field where I don't know anybody. I don't know anything about. Even the freelance models know people. They are in different WhatsApp groups. They know other people that are models. They know people that might give them gigs and stuff. But me, I don't know anybody about it. In fact, I'm the first person in my household to even say, okay, I want to be a model and stuff. So this freelance something is the freelance idea of it. I like the freelance, but I just wanted to I went to the agency to just see how they do things. And when I got there, I actually saw how they did things. I even went for my first casting through that agency. So yeah, I really enjoyed everything. And there was something about me just being around models, people are around aspiring models. There was something about just being around. There was something about just being around aspiring models. People that wanted to do the same thing I wanted to do. People that wanted to do the same thing I want to do. They were just being around that energy, that vibe. Just I really like that feeling and stuff. So I went to my first casting, saw how felt how a casting would be. I went to my first fashion show also. Yeah, it was crazy. But it was like I needed to put myself in those spaces so that I will have a feel of it physically, mentally, just be inside those spaces. And I really got that. But now I'm trying the freelance modeling now. Not like I'm trying the freelance modeling on anything. So right now, what I'm doing right now is I am rebuilding myself. I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to learn my work. I am trying to. And another thing, when I went to that agency, I discovered that the agency had two systems or two bodies, two branches. One was the agency, while the other one was the management aspect of that same agency. You see, it's an agency, but they develop models and stuff. So I learned things about models development, how a model should work. You know, I haven't I haven't had my I took my first Polaroid shots through that through that system, and right now I've done my research, I've done everything. So now I'm trying to work on myself on how I could optimize myself to be a model, which I'm doing right now, I think I'm doing well. I'm trying to lose weight. I've not really checked my weight for a very long time, but I know I'm losing weight because I can see changes in my facial structure, my lineaments, and yeah, I'm just trying to lose weight. I'm practicing my work, and that's it. That's what I'm doing right now. So right now I'm at a school. I'm at a primary school, just sitting there. I feel like I needed a place where I could just sit down and air my points, just talk. You understand? And this place just felt calm. This place just felt calm to me. Nobody was here, so I just really could. Nobody was here, so I just really could be comfortable. Nobody was here. This place just felt calm, and nobody was here. So I just needed to say, just needed to be able to. Yeah, so I needed a place where I would just be alone, where nobody was, so I'll be able to talk comfortably, which is why I came here, and it's been working.